Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, how are you all? I hope you're great. I am Adnan Khan and you're watching English Grammar Literature. Dear viewers, in this video we will be discussing phonetics in linguistics. Okay, and we will also talk about its different branches and we will clear our concept about what is phonetics and its branches with examples. Okay, so let's begin. First and foremost, we will define phonetics. Actually, what is phonetics in linguistics? Okay, so dear viewers, phonetics is the branch of linguistic. Okay, that studies the sound of human speech. It involves analyzing, describing, and classifying speech sound produced by individuals. Okay, in other words, we can say that phonetics is a branch of linguistics that deals with the sounds of human speech. Okay, it is concerned with the physical properties of sounds. So, dear viewers, how they are produced, how they are transmitted and perceived by humans. Okay, so this kind of study is called phonetics. Okay, so here are some branches of phonetics, and we will clear our concept about these branches, and I will give some examples about these branches of phonetics. Okay, so through these examples, we will clear our concept. So first number branch of phonetics is articulatory phonetics. Okay, so what is meant by articulatory phonetics? So, dear viewers, this branch focuses on how speech sounds are physically produced by the articulatory and vocal organs. Okay. In other words, we can say that this branch studies how speech sounds and produced are articulated by the vocal organs. So, this branch of phonetics actually focuses on the movements and positions of the lips, tongues, vocal cords, and other articulatory organs involved in the productions of speech sounds. Okay, so this kind of phonetics branch is called uh, articulatory phonetics. Now I will give an example, and through this example, we will clear our concept that actually what is articulatory phonetics. So the productions of the sound P, how we actually pronounce how the P sound is produced by our mouth. So P actually involve we when we produced P sound. So actually it involves closing the lips and then suddenly releasing them to create a small burst of air. Okay, so we can actually produce P sound on this way. So this is the fine example of articulatory phonetics. So this kind of branch is called articulatory phonetics. Okay, dear viewers, second branch of phonetics is acoustic phonetics. Okay, what is meant by acoustic phonetics? Okay, so dear viewers, this branch examines the physical properties of speech sounds in a terms of sound waves. Okay, it analyzes the different frequencies, amplitudes, and durations of speech sounds. Okay, so in other words, I will tell about the second branch of phonetics, acoustic phonetics, that this branch examines the physical properties of speech sounds, particularly their sound waves and the acoustic signals they produce. Okay, it analyzes the frequency, amplitudes, and durations of sound, as well as their uh, we can say that as well as their spectrograms and other acoustic characteristic. Okay, So now I will give an example about this phonetics branch to clear your concept. Okay. So here we have this example about the acoustic phonetics. For instance, acoustic phonetics analysis of the sound S. Okay, when we analysis sound S, so S would reveal a high frequency and a high amplitude and a relatively short durations. Okay, so this is the final example of acoustic phonetics. Okay, so dear viewers, now we are going to talk about the third branch of phonetics is auditory phonetics. Okay, okay. So what is meant by auditory phonetics? So dear viewers, this branch explores how speech sounds and perceived and proceeded proceeds by the human auditory system. Okay, so what is meant by it? Basically, it investigates how listeners interpret and recognize different speech sounds. Okay, in other words, I will define this auditory phonetics. Basically, this branch investigates how speech sounds and perceived by human auditory system. Basically, it studies the hearing mechanism and how the brain processes and interprets the acoustic signal into meaningful speech uh, perceptions. Okay, so this branch is called auditory phonetics. Okay, now I will give an example about the auditory phonetics to clear your concept. Okay, so listener would differentiate between the sounds B and P based on their differing voicing and characteristic. Okay, so this is the fine example of auditory phonetics. Okay, and I hope your concept is clear about this branch, auditory phonetics. Okay, so dear viewers, the fourth number branch of phonetics is applied phonetics. Okay, what is meant by applied phonetics? This branch focuses on practical applications of phonetics in areas such as language, teaching, speech therapy, and audio technology. Okay, so this kind of phonetics is called applied phonetics. Now I'll give an example about this branch of phonetics to clear your concept. An applied phonetics, for example, an applied phonetics, phonetician may help individuals with the speech disorders to improve their pronunciations. Okay, so this kind of phonetic is called applied phonetics. Okay, so dear viewers, I hope your concept is clear, and these branches of phonetics work together to provide a comprehensive understanding of speech sounds and their productions and perceptions and classifications. Okay, so dear viewers, I hope your concept is clear about this topic, that actually what is phonetics in linguistic and actually what are the different branches of phonetics. Okay, so we have clear our concept about that the branches of phonetics and what is actually phonetics. Okay, and I also gave some examples of these branches to clear your concept. So inshallah, see you next video. Allah Hafiz.